Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And I want to welcome you here on the Friday night. That means it's the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. And tonight, we have to talk about it. It's entrepreneur life in 2022, passive income in 2022. You know, that modern monetary theory, it's hurting you. It's hurting me. It's hurting all of us. And welcome. Stop Struggling Now gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, I want to thank you so much for being here. And I'm going to remember this time 1 minute, 2 minutes in, please smash the like button. Why? So the YouTube gods know that we are in the house tonight and we have a lot to talk about and unpack, because even though there are bad times coming, there's always solutions. Remember that. What's one man's treasure is another man's garbage, and vice versa. What's somebody's garbage is another man's treasure. You just never, ever know. So I'm going to be getting into some things tonight just so we can set this up properly. But first, let's see who's in the house. We have Jesus in the house tonight, saying he's just waiting, showing the California flag. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. I appreciate you being here early. Thank you so much. We have Diesel Mike in the house. He has the icon next to his name, and he has his tagline in tow as well. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. And he says, good evening, Eric and SSN family. Good evening to you too, Diesel Mike. Thank you so much once again for being here and for the support with the icon. And Curtis Davis is in the house. He also has the icon next to his name, and that means he's a member of the channel as well. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here. He has his new taglines. Good evening, SSN family. ABMM. Always be making money, ladies and gentlemen. That is the tagline. F average, because you're going to have to be legendary over the next 2 years, ladies and gentlemen. Get out of your comfort zones right now. All right. That's all I'm going to keep saying in 2022 early. Get out of your comfort zone, because you're going to have to maximize your skills. All right. All right. Victor Marrero's in the house. He has the icon next to his name. That means he's a member of the channel. And welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. And he has his tagline in tow. Hello, all. Let's do this. That's right. That's what we're going to do. Even though I'm about to give you some dire warning, some dire information, that doesn't mean that you can't do anything about it. All right. We have solutions here, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Let me see. I'm having a little problem, it appears, with my, that's interesting. That's never happened before. But nonetheless, we're going to get into a few things. Let me see. Where do I want to start tonight? A lot of you already know that modern monetary theory. That is ridiculous. Federal Reserve is only about a little over 100 years old, and they basically have more tools at their disposal right now than they've ever had in history, only because we're not in a capitalist society, ladies and gentlemen. I hate to break the news to you, but anytime an entity can say, hey, you know what? We don't really care that you messing off money and running up debt. We'll just buy the debt. That way you can stay liquid. That is not a capitalist society. They want to buy debt. They're taking the risk. Therefore, they should fall down or file bankruptcy. So then another company that's bigger, badder, stronger can pick up their assets and move forward. That's what a capitalist society is. This thing about propping up companies and keeping them in business by buying their debt and giving them cheap loans, 0% loans, 0.25, just so they can buy more stuff and get way ahead of the middle class, us. That's all that's happened, ladies and gentlemen. That's why the wealth gap now is ridiculous. Top 1% owns more than 70% of the wealth in America. Top 10% owns 89% of the stock market. All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you getting the plans? That's why we have to be diligent and we have to have solutions here. But before I get into that, it looks like we have Gary White is in the house. He has joined us this evening. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here. He has his tagline in tow, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, SSN family. Let's get it. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get it because you're going to have to start your own business. You're going to have to make extra streams of income. If anybody saw the last video I dropped about the movers exit California, it's scam artistry all over the place. How do you know you live in a third world country? It's very simple, ladies and gentlemen. Scam artistry is at an all-time high. It's already been going on. But now you're going to have to protect yourself and your wallets because even the guys on Wall Street, the hedge funds, the bankers, they are all going to be trying to get your hard-earned money. Why? Because they're going to need it. They're going to have to grab money from everywhere. This is why the federal government all of a sudden says any transaction over 600, we're going to try and get tax from that, taxing people 3-4 times for the same money. It's ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. Therefore, you need to have a business in play. Opus Virtual Office, do not run a business from your home. I've already had at least, just in the last week, I have received at least 10 notifications from somebody trying to log into my accounts. The hackers are also at an all-time high because they need money as well. They don't need it, but they're going to steal it if they can. All of this is going down while you're working hard, while you're not paying attention to the news. You're not even thinking anything about it. Victor Marrero, stock market dashboard on fire, but going south. Brace for impact, SSN Nation. That's exactly right. A meteor, an asteroid, it's all coming, and it ain't just one. It's going to be 2. It's going to be 3 of these asteroids and meteors hitting the planet at the same time because the stock market's going down, crypto's going down, and you know what's coming next. Real estate's going down, ladies and gentlemen. No way around it. It's the big kaboom, and guess what? Nobody's coming to save you, so you know where you're going to go get that shirt at? StopStrugglingNow.com. In fact, I guess it's time for some promotion because I want to talk to you guys about something. You know, all this 3.5 years I've been doing this, and I'll say it again. I've said it before. Thank you so much for everybody who's a member of the channel with the icon because, quite frankly, you guys pay me more than what YouTube gives me. Can you believe that nonsense? It's craziness, ladies and gentlemen. So I really appreciate your support, and I want to thank you so much. But here's what we're talking about. Just in case you have never seen this and you're new here and you run upon this video after the live stream, nobody is coming to save you, all right? It's simple as that. Here's some of the gear that we have for you. You can order it at Stop Struggling Now. The link is down below. Now, get back to starting your own businesses. You guys know how I feel about it. Security is at an all-time high. Do not use your personal address as your business address. Not now, not in the future, all right? That's why Opus Virtual Office, it's worth paying the $99 a month, or if you prepay in advance, it's worth paying $79 a month, which is actually 79 times 3 or 5 or 6. But either way, pay for it because that gives you a commercial address, gives you a business phone number, a business fax number, a business address that mail can come to. It's treated as a business for your LLC or C Corp or whatever you're forming, or trust or whatever you're doing. And it's a write-off for you because that's an expense. That way you protect yourself from all these scammers. All right. Just keep that in mind. Hackers, scammers, they're all going to be after you this year, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let's see what else before I get into what the IMF is going to be talking about. Carlos Mirando, welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here. He says hello. I say hola and hello. Thank you so much for being here in the nation. Eric, good job on your last video. That was an eye-opener. That's what you call the real mafia. Everyone wants a piece of your money. Exactly. Unbelievable. Thank you so much for that. I tried to be concise. There's a little bit more at the end that I left off, but since some people may have seen that moving video, the part that I left off was the very first company, Final Destination Moving and Storage. Even though I canceled on the day that the other movers were acting crazy, 2 or 3 hours later, I got a call from a mover saying, we're coming to pick up your stuff. And initially I said, oh, this kind of makes sense. These other guys must have been scammers. I did not realize that the other company, the first company, Final Destination, dispatched out another moving company. But the kicker is the moving company, they didn't come with the 40-foot truck. They actually came with a smaller truck, a 26-footer. And they didn't come, but I talked to the driver on the phone because he was saying they're going to be 3 hours late, and I thought it was hilarious. So, of course, I started asking questions. What size is your truck? Acting like, I wanted to find out because they're scammers. And he goes, oh, all I have is a 26-foot truck. I said, well, that doesn't cover 23 or 24 cubic square feet. You're going to need more than that. And then I told him, hey, man, I actually canceled. And then he said, hey, I got to call my whoever, the company, and find what's going on. That's what's on. You're not my house. Be the end of the story, but it's crazy. Enhanced utility. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream where we get down. We try to help people with solutions, but first I got to give you a little pain so you understand what's coming. So you're not going to be having those rose-colored glasses on around here if you're a member of the SSN Nation. I know bad news isn't liked by many, but for the entrepreneurs, for the financial freedom, you better understand what bad news is about, because then you can make plans, right? Okay, what's up, brother, to you as well? Again, thank you so much for being here. Enhanced utility, modern monetary theory is just another word for neo-Keynesianism. Exactly, enhanced utility. He knows what this is about. He's got it exactly right. They just replaced it so people wouldn't be saying the other word. And he's got it right. That's all it really is. They adopted this about 50, 60 years ago. So again, this is all it ever was. It's all a theory, ladies and gentlemen, but there's one thing that's not a theory. Saving the rich people is not a theory. Saving companies is not a theory, because in turn that saves their friends. They will let the whole rest of 300 million people go bye-bye as long as they can save the top 10%. All right? Just keep that in your head, ladies and gentlemen. Everything you were taught in the books is a lie. The government, all because of 1933, 1932, 1931, all because of the government putting in place Social Security, putting in place welfare. That's the only reason some people still aren't completely homeless. But now, for the last 60, 70 years, they have been figuring out how to wipe out the middle class and control the majority of everything. I don't know what more you need when you own 70% of the wealth. All right. So we're going to find out. Laverne Penix is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. He's here. He's in Punta Cana. What's up, SSN? Live from Punta Cana. He's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. And oh, by the way, Laverne, I want to thank you for the videos. I want to thank you for the pictures. Looking nice and calm over there in Punta Cana. It looks like you're having a little bit of fun, mellow. I'm going to show that tonight, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to find out. He's over there hanging out, having fun. Him and Maria Barnes. Oh, yeah, we're going to get into that too. All right, let's see. You got calls from multiple movers. They shared your number amongst companies. Who's next? The plumber coming to get money. Incredible. Exactly, Victor Marrero. It's a complete scam. Just like when you get those calls from people saying, hey, we're trying to help you. We're from Microsoft. And then somebody else calls up, hey, we're trying to help you. We're from Microsoft. That's basically what this was. Unbelievable. These companies are licensed with the DOT numbers by the federal government. Again, federal government doesn't give a damn about trying to save people. They know this scam is going on. There's no thought about it, never, to correct this situation. All you can do is leave something with the attorney general, leave something with BBB. Who cares? Nothing's going to happen. They close down business, open up under a different name, and continue to do the same damn thing. Because when you have 20,000 people moving from the West Coast every few months, all you need is a few hundred people to give you that $2,000, $4,000, $5,000. You're making over $100,000 per month, and you don't even have to do anything except lie to people. Incredible. Incredible indeed. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's what we're going to do. I'm not going to do the Laverne Penix show just yet. Here's what I want to get into, because it's something I rarely even talk about. You guys know I talk about the Federal Reserve. How about the IMF? All right, let's step it up. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This is from the IMF. This is December 15th, a month ago. Now, because the IMF generally operates outside of the United States, because everybody, International Monetary Fund, because they're not in New York, they're not here, they're not, messing over our economy like our Federal Reserve is. But basically, the International Monetary Fund is just like the Federal Reserve, except they're global. Look at this right here, ladies and gentlemen. IMF warns of interest rate risk as global debt hits 226 trillion. I wonder how debt can get up to 226 trillion. Man, that's more than the money supply too. And because these guys can't pay it back, the top 10 percenters can't pay it back. I wonder who's going to have to bail these guys out. Oh, you know who it's going to be, ladies and gentlemen. You and I, the grandkids, the taxes that you're going to pay for life. Some of you are going to be paying taxes for life. So this year, more than ever, we're going to have to go a little bit different direction. We talked about starting your own business. We talked about having an S corp before. But now we're going to have to start delving ourselves into trust, ladies and gentlemen, so you can protect your assets under the EIN trust account so they can't touch nothing. That's what we're going to be delving into this year as well. And it's not going to be this year like 6 months from now. We're going to start talking about this in the next week or two. All right. So keep that in mind. This is crazy right here. This is absurd. This should be scary for everybody. This is global debt, ladies and gentlemen. It's the biggest 1 year jump since World War II. Ladies and gentlemen, World War II, started around 1940s. That is like 80 years ago. Can you imagine? We don't have a war right now. We don't have a world war going on where you actually have to make tanks and airplanes and sheet metals have to be formed and manufacturing and all that, where you're going to have to borrow. They're just doing it so the rich keep getting richer. All right. That is the first thing I want you to look at. They're warning already in December. This was December 15th when this came out. So a lot of people didn't know about this. They don't really realize it because the Federal Reserve always likes to talk the same day that these guys release information so American citizens can stay stupid. Because while you're getting fleeced, they want to make sure you're not educated financially as well. All right? So keep these things in mind, ladies and gentlemen. All right, here we are. We got Laverne Penix. Nice. Enjoy it. Enhanced utility. The top 1% now own 90% of the national wealth income, and there is at least $32 trillion out of circulation in the tax havens and tax shelters. Enhanced utility. Welcome to the nation. Thank you for supplying that information to people because, again, he's saying it like it is, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't have that info, but he has the info because he is exactly right. Top 1% does own like 90% of the wealth, and $32 trillion out of circulation is in tax havens. He's got that right as well. In fact, I am going to drop a video next week, speaking of tax havens, on how in London, England, which used to be the financial center of the world, how they allow people to put their money in these tax havens and don't do anything about taxation, could care less. And this is why all America's companies have offshore accounts in these same exact tax havens, because they'll never pay tax on those billions, trillions of dollars. They'll just keep it offshore. They don't have to bring it on shore. And let's get real. The federal government is inept. All right? They can't do anything if they wanted to. I got you, the top 1%. Exactly. Thank you for that information. I didn't realize it was the top 10% at 89%. So that means the top 1%, if it's at 90%, that's even worse. Jesus Christ. Hey, boss, Vanessa, Gates in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here with the icon next to the name. I appreciate it. And of course, hey, boss, SSN fam, got to make money and guard your money too. Exactly. That's exactly right. Make money and guard your money. Unfortunately, if you're going to put your money in a bank, give your money to a 401k, give your money to a hedge fund, give your money to a online guru talking about he's going to help you and give you 5, 8, 7, 10%. And then after you give him money, oh, hey, we can't help you. I got to give you 3% on your money. Talked a good game, though, but all of a sudden those numbers start coming down. You need to make your own investments in yourself, ladies and gentlemen. This is no time to be giving your money to somebody else. Although when you do make an investment, you're gonna have to give your money to somebody else unless you start your own businesses and the money's coming into you, and then you can dictate what you want to do with those profits. All right. Now, let's see what else. Mr. Financial, Curtis Davis in the house, dropping gems. The average OC's buying gifts while they change the game. Exactly. And Curtis Davis, ladies and gentlemen, has his own channel, Chili Davis. That's right. Chili Davis has his own channel. He drops nuggets during the day. Like when the crypto was going down, he probably dropped videos. When the stock market's going down, he probably dropped videos. But at the same time, he'll tell you, even though the stock market's going down, there are some stocks that go up. Right? So he drops that as well during the day. So you got to subscribe to Chili Davis's channel. Mr. Financial is what he's known as around here, ladies and gentlemen. All right. And if you watch some videos from 2 years ago, you'll see Mr. Financial talking about some stocks, and you'll be like, damn, I wasn't around SSN Nation 2 years ago when some of these stocks were like 40, 50 bucks, and now they're 200. Hey, man, timing is everything. But guess what? Those stocks that are 200, they could be back down to 100, 80, 90, 40, who knows? Because the crash is coming, ladies and gentlemen. And by the way, let me start this out right now. Let me give some love for Laverne Penix and Maria Barnes. Here we go. Everybody who's getting their, who got their property, no credit check, no qualifying in the Punta Cana area at Vista Cana. They're hanging in front of the Punta Cana Garden, Punta Cana Park complex, showing that the bricks have just been dropped off to start the first. I don't know if it's the building or the guardhouse or what they're doing, but let's go. I'm going to show this right here. In fact, I want to change up a little bit because I'm going to be in the background on this.
He's going on a live. He's going to go.
Look, Eric, they're getting ready to build your community. We are here finally. I decided I want to record and show it to you. You gotta come down here.
How cool is that, ladies and gentlemen? How cool is that? They got the bricks in the area. It looks like something's about to happen. This is all supposed to go down in the next year, 12 months, 14 months delivery, and they're starting ahead of schedule as far as I'm concerned. These guys are making things happen over there. You got to love it. So again, oh yes, Mustafa Mbaye is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here. And says, what's up? What's up with you as well? And please, everybody, 27 minutes in, smash the like button. And if you like what we're talking about, please subscribe to the channel. Click the all notification bell. Now, I'm not stopping, ladies and gentlemen. We're not stopping with that information. You know about the IMF. And courtesy of Enhanced Utility, he came in here dropping some gems as well. So now look at this. Here's the latest news by CNBC talking about, you know what it is. 56% of Americans can't cover a $1,000 emergency expense with savings. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I hate to say this, but sometimes you have to start thinking logically. So if you know, again, the numbers don't lie. If you know 150 to 185 million people in a good economy is working, and then you know there's 100 million people out of work, somebody better please explain to me, out of 350 million people and roughly less than 100 million people are working, how 56% of the population is going to have $1,000? That doesn't even make sense. 1/3 of the population is working. So how can 56% even have 1,000? We know the number's higher than this. CNBC is part of the government propaganda machine. All right? This is ridiculous. I don't even know why they're doing this. They're making a case, and then let me show this. This came out actually January 19th, 2 days ago. Then they do this little chart right here. They say 20% is credit cards, and then 15% pay the bill, cut other expenses, borrow from family or friends, take a personal loan. This is how, and basically, don't worry, this was only 1,000 American adults conducted in the survey. Now, this is crazy because it's higher than 56% clearly. So again, get your businesses going, get some streams of revenue. You're going to have to take a risk, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen. There's no way around not taking a risk. Whether you're going to get your free $10 of Bitcoin. Hey, by the way, Bitcoin, Ethereum, crypto's going down. Free $10 of Bitcoin right now is going to be worth a hell of a lot more when this thing starts going back up. So might as well get in the description down below and get your free $10 of Bitcoin from Coinbase if you haven't already signed up. Get your free $5 of Shiba. I don't know if that's still popping or not, but free $5 of Shiba from Webull. Get your free stocks from Robinhood and Webull. All the links are down below. Because get this stuff while the stocks and all this is going down. Because who knows, you might get a winner, a big winner in the next 5 years or 3 years or 2 years. You just don't know, but why not get the freebies while you can? All down below in the description. All right, let's see. We have Leah Dennis in the house with the icon next to the name. Thank you so much for being here in the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. And oh, by the way, it's 30 minutes in. And he says, evening, SSN fam. A special shout out to Curtis D, Victor M, Vanessa K, Laverne P. I am glad to be here tonight. 100% facts. Thank you so much. I'm very happy for you to be here as well, Leah Dennis. Nice to see you once again. And everybody who has the icon next to your name. I said this at the top of the hour. I want you guys to know this is very, very special because the people with the icon means they support the channel financially. You guys all combined pay me more than what YouTube pays. Can you believe it? Yes, it's true, ladies and gentlemen. So I want to thank you so much, all right, for your support. Now, Curtis Davis, entrepreneur are smart with money. It's about efficiency. It's about that single $1 bill. Does it return you 10%, 30%? Make your money work while you sleep or work. There you go. And now you can talk about Celsius Network. That's down below where you can earn interest every day on your crypto. But yes, crypto has slid down. But guess what? Tonight, you're still going to earn interest on that crypto regardless of the price. And the same with the DAOs. And by the way, Prometheus from Hector DAO is going to be here January 25th, which is Tuesday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Is going to be a live stream with Prometheus from Hector DAO. I'll repeat it again. Live with Prometheus from Hector DAO. Hector Bank is coming out, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. A crypto bank, which means no credit check, no qualifying for lending and borrowing. This could get major, but will the government shut them down? Calling yourself a bank is very, very dangerous, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's see what else we have rocking tonight. Here we go. Leah Dennis, hey fam, from Vanessa Comagate. And the love continues. Curtis Davis at Leah. Welcome back. Curtis Davis, Vanessa, Victor, Diesel, Mike. What's up, family? SSN Nation in full effect, showing the love. That's what happens around here, ladies and gentlemen. That's how it works. It isn't only the stock market heading south. It's also crypto to include those DAOs. Exactly. Oh, and it's gold and silver as well. What did I tell you guys on Wednesday? Look, did we not discuss this on Wednesday? Did we not say it's not going to be just the stock market, not just going to be crypto, not just going to be real estate, not just going to be gold, silver, and precious metals, because the number one priority is we cannot have people pulling money out of the stock market and putting them into other assets. So they all have to go down the same time. So then that way, the OCs, we just leave our money there. But SSN Nation members, you know, sometimes you took your profits, you have your duffel bag of cash, and you're sitting there going, this is going to be good. And that's what this is going to be. It's going to be good, ladies and gentlemen. So keep working towards getting your credit right. If you're going to need credit, make sure you pack away some money. And oh, by the way, this is a Yankee stacking thing. A shout out to him, because you got to prep, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know about you, but I just went to the grocery store here in Cali. There's some shelves that are empty. It's kind of crazy. So you better start prepping and saying, hey, you know what? I better have enough stuff in here for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 months. Just some canned goods or something, water, because you know humans need water. But you better have at least a month or two. Work your way up. Just each week, get a little bit of something and put away in a closet that can keep. All of this needs to be done, ladies and gentlemen, here in 2022, because the federal government has not given a damn about us. They're still buying up debt. They're still printing money like there's no tomorrow so they can save their top 1% friends, top 10 percenters, because this stock market is going down. And soon as they implement the interest rate increase, if you think it's going down now, watch what happens next. All right, it's coming. It's going down. This is so sad. Each American was given 1,000 during pandemic, and still nobody has 1,000 after it. Most Americans are so poor and hustling backward instead of reaching for assets, steady add liabilities. America's based on consumerism. You know, get that house, picket fence, 2.5 kids, get them cars, get the credit cards. You're going to have to make sure you have good credit. So the only way you can do that is get debt, go to school, get a debt. All of that is designed. So guess what? You're slaving away while the top 10% are getting free money, getting bailed out. Oh, when this stuff crashes this time, just like 2008 and 9, they're going to get bailed out. Who's going to be paying for it? You and me, great grandkids. So exit California, exit USA. Dominican Republic. Yes, you guys, this is what I was talking about last year. There's a method to the madness. If my passport gets revoked, no worries. I got dual. But let's just say both got revoked. No worries. I'm getting on a boat. I can go to the DR. We own property in the DR. We're staying. Simple as that. Not a problem. And they're not on the American international money system either. The banks are not joined to the hip with the United States Bank. So, United States, they are not coming in grabbing your money like they can do in France and other countries like Australia, UK, Spain, Italy, all that. They all sign the agreements where United States citizens' money is not safe. But you know what is safe? You have a trust and it's offshore. It's safe. I'm just saying. We're going to get into it this year, ladies and gentlemen, because you know that's what we do. We have solutions around here. And oh, by the way, who saw the trailer today? SSN Lifestyle, ladies and gentlemen. I won't get into that just yet because what's up next? We're going to go here. How many of you have heard that the Federal Reserve has increased interest rates? Have you guys heard anything about that? Don't worry, you haven't. All right, I know you haven't because they haven't increased interest rates. But here's the thing. You still got your interest rates increased. Look at this. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. The Federal Reserve hasn't even done anything. They just said, hey, man, we might do interest rates later on, you know, when we have our little meeting in March. But yet, mortgage rates are increasing. I wonder, isn't this interesting? Mortgage rates reach a 22-month high of 3.75% this week, faster than experts predicted. Here's what to expect next. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. This is SSN Nation. Do we really have to go over what to expect next? When interest rates go up, we know nobody's going to be buying homes. Come on. Let's get real. The only people who's going to be buying homes are those people that got that free money, those free loans, the top 10 percenters. And then how they're going to recoup their money, they're going to charge astronomical rental rates because nobody can afford a house. That's all that's going to happen. The average 30-year fixed mortgage rate increased for the fourth consecutive week to 3.75%. Hey, how come it's increasing? The Federal Reserve, they didn't increase any interest rates for the banks. They didn't increase any federal funds rate increases for their friends. That's why they're increasing it for the American public. You know why, ladies and gentlemen, so you can be more in debt. That's right. And for 30 years, and they're counting on a certain and a large portion of the population to, guess what? Default. Guess who gets their property back after collecting money for it up front? It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing if you can get it. All right. These guys, man, I swear. I swear, we have to talk the real deal here. Victor Morrell, good evening, Leah and Curtis. We have to give you guys the real deal, because all this faking and BSing that the government does, man, you guys have to put things in perspective, just like their interest rates increasing. In fact, let's go to something else too. Let me see, where's that screen at? Let me go here. We're going to go check out something. I want to show, some people don't understand what's happening here. Let me show you something. Let's go to mortgage calculator. This is plain and simple. The average cost of a home in America, I don't even know. It's probably around 350 or 400,000 about now. But we won't go there. Let's see here. Where's the mortgage calculator? That's interesting. It usually pops up. Oh, what's happening, ladies and gentlemen? They're not even putting up the normal mortgage calculator on Google anymore. Huh. That is interesting. All right. That's strange. All right. So we'll do it this way. I guess I have to use a different calculator now. They took away the mortgage calculator. I guess somebody else was showing this same exact thing. All right. I can't find it. They took it away. So it used to always be on the homepage, as you guys know. All I had to do was put it in Google. All right, we have something similar. So here's a $300,000. There's a down payment of 20%. We don't get to put in the interest rate anymore. Oh, this isn't good, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, here we go. Here we go. They already put in 4.1. So a $300,000 house, $1,600 a month, ladies and gentlemen. Now, in certain states, $300 a month gets you in a bad neighborhood. Half of the states, it still puts you in a decent neighborhood to upper. So that's not all bad. But when things are going to cost you more money, they don't include HOA in this deal here. They're not including water, sewer, garbage either. They're not including landscaping. Now, what happens? Here's the difference. I'm going to go back to 3.7. Can I put this in? Let's go find out. Yes, we can. 1599. Here's the difference. 3.75 is 1547. 4.1 was 1599, roughly $50 more per month. Most of you will say $50 more per month, Eric, is no big deal, right? Well, take that over 30 years, 360 payments, and 360 payments times, let's go look at this, because we're about to talk about something else that has to do with this. 360 payments. Let's get it. 360 payments times 50. You just paid an extra $18,000 because instead of 3.75, you're paying that 4.125%, which soon as the Federal Reserve kicks in their interest rate increase, they will be over 4%. So you will be paying $1,600 a month for your mortgage on a $300,000 house. But let me show you something else. A lot of people are oblivious, except people here in the SSN Nation. Anybody here new, you're not thinking about this. But that $300,000 house that you just pay, thinking you got a great interest rate, let's call it. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go a different way. How about $1,599 times 360? And you know that's 30 years. So you know at the end of 10, 15, 20 years, people get all excited. My house is worth $550,000. Again, there's no reason to get all excited, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delaying this on purpose because a lot of the nation already knows what's going to happen by doing this. Good evening. Once again, every assets acquisition strategic. Buy stock in red, buy real estate when it's cheap. foreclosed, 30% cut, buy, crypto, start your own business, cash flow. That looks like a playbook to me. Pen, pad, and paper needed, ladies and gentlemen. I highly suggest you write this down from Mr. Financial. All right. So now, ladies and gentlemen, while you're all googly-eyed, 10, 20, 30 years down the road, you paid off your house and you're going, man, my house is worth $550,000, $600,000, $650,000. Let's see what this number is. Let's see what this number is. Shall we? Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. $575,000. So while you and your neighbors are always ballyhooing, going, my house is worth all this money, well, you paid for it. And not only did you pay for it, you don't even include the taxes that you paid over the last 30 years. You don't include water, sewer, and garbage that you paid over the 30 years. You don't include when the AC unit broke down and you had to spend 6, 7 G's to get a new one. You don't say nothing about the repair cost when your refrigerator broke down and when your furnace had to be serviced every year. Oh, by the way, your AC and your furnace should be serviced every year, ladies and gentlemen. Even though it's only $60, $70, it's not major. But the fact is, you don't count none of that, and you're over here crowing at the party talking about, hey, man, my house is worth 600 and some odd thousand. And I'm like, it should be. You paid for it. What the heck? This is how they got you. And in those 30 years, if you lost your job, like 100 million people have lost their job, all that money that you paid in, you're going to lose because your house went to foreclosure. All right, Laverne Penix says, hello, Victor. We are also stopped by your project. It looks like it's going to be great looking property. That's exactly right. A perfect segue. That's right. I haven't forgotten about it, Laverne, with the attitude. He's over there handling business, Mr. Cool and Maria. Here we go. I'm going to run a video I'm going to show a video on them too. Here we go. Victor Marrero, everybody that owns Econo Rock, they're out there by the club, the beach club. Check it out.
Wanna say hi, babe? Say hi.
Hello, guys.
Beautiful.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Laverne Penix, Maria Barnes, hanging in Punta Cana territory, out there at Econo Rock at the beach club. And oh my, ladies and gentlemen, some people, Maria Barnes and Penix included, they've already locked in their contract. They're paying 0% interest. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Their down payment is 0% interest. That's what happens when you get pre-construction property. While you're putting skin in the game, you're not being charged interest, nor do they check your credit, nor do you have to qualify. You do just need to make monthly payments. That's it. It's a beautiful program. And then at the end, yes, we may have a slight problem because interest rates are going to go up. So we might have to pay 8, 9, 10%. But hey, 10% of almost 50% loan to value, will take that every day. Why? Because we're going to be in a resort area. We're going to be renting it out. So people are going to be paying for our mortgage. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. All right. And Laverne Penix, Maria Barnes, thank you so much for sending the videos. I also want to say, keep in mind, it's a tax write-off. All right. You got a couple of days of tax write-offs because you invested in Punta Cana. So it's a good thing. See your accountant next year, since you're there this year. All right, there we are. Some tech stocks bought some more value stocks. The changing stock market, the real investors come out in 2022. Exactly. Yes, got the YouTube trailer. Oh yes, SSN Lifestyle. How do we slay the dragon that's going to be before us? We need passive income. So if you saw the trailer, that's SSN Lifestyle, ladies and gentlemen. Let me show something. because a lot of people do not understand one of the powerful things. This is only one of the little levers that we're going to have, and that is regarding vacation rentals. Because as a person in a membership, you want to be able to make passive income or be able to share something to get somebody there. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to do this right here. I'm going to show you something. And it has to do with vacation rentals. And any member, they can go in to get their link. And the last digits after SSN Lifestyle, for instance, down below is a link to SSN Lifestyle. In fact, let me go get this link so I can actually show you guys what I'm referring to here. Then you'll understand, which all members are going to receive an email about this, but you guys are going to find out about it first. So guess I can't do that. That's interesting. Oh, no wonder. Okay, hold on. Let me get to the SSN Lifestyle page, and then we'll go from there. All right. So we'll do it this way. All right. Now, in the chat room, you guys will notice that after everybody who's a member, after your ssnlifestyle.com, there's after the backward slash, there is this number sign A_AID equals, and then whatever number you are. It could be 110, 120, 130, 105, whatever. All you have to do is take that last part after the number sign and put it on this page if you want people to come directly to this page. All right? That's all you have to do if you want people to come directly to the page, and you will be tracked. So I'll give an example. All right? So if you want to promote just this page where people can sign up and take advantage of this and receive commission for something you don't own, but just by telling people, hey, you want to hang out at Singer Island? You know, it's an upscale location outside of north of Palm Beach. You just can do this. If you want them to go here directly to this page, just put your link in there. Now, some of you look at this price and go, hey, Eric, that's $2,175 for a week, a one bedroom on the water. Yeah, well, you know, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's a one bedroom, one bath on the water, restaurant, bar, spa, whatever. I won't get into this, but here's what I am going to get into. So I just want to show you, you can become a member of SSN Lifestyle and make passive income from other things that you do not even own. Victor Marrero saw the trailer, which was the SSN Lifestyle. Mustafa Mbeyi, the stock market correcting itself for the Fed and doing its job. Exactly. We want a free fall. We don't want the Fed's interference at all. This would be a capitalist society if the Fed just left it alone. But like I said, they're going to save their buddies. That's what they're trying to do. Now, here's what I'm going to also show you. A lot of you said, hey, Eric, you know that 2175 seems like a lot. Well, you know, sometimes you just don't know a bargain when you see it because you don't know the value. So let me just show something on the screen here. I think this is the one I want. Here we go. This is on Expedia. So this is how other people can see for themselves. This is non-refundable, February 5th through the 12th. That's right, in 2 weeks. That is $2,857, ladies and gentlemen. So does $2,175 now seem like a deal? How about now? All right. Some people are going to go over here and pay that $2,900 when they could have been paying $2,200. It's your job as an SSN Lifestyle member to let people know that they're paying too much. And it's February. It's high season. And I want to show you something else. Let me show you something else. Here's the Marriott at Singer Island, $818 a night, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, crazy, right? So you thought it was some just little joint. Now, I want to show you something else. What happens if it's not non-refundable? That's the real question, right? Oops, wait a minute. I see they gave me a new page. What if it's not non-refundable? This is going to blow you away. This might send chills up your spine. Once we find out the non-refundable, they won't. They're messing with me here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's see if we can get this down here. They won't bring it up, will they? They don't want to show this. Here you go. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. That price, $28.57, was the price you pay right now, non-refundable. This other one, $399. And oh, by the way, look at this. Look at this. Fully refundable before Wednesday the 2nd. So these are going to be the same price. This doesn't include the tax, ladies and gentlemen. How about this? $3,226. Right. For the same one bedroom, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. So see, people can actually go on the internet and check. Unlike those other travel clubs out there that keeps it a secret, then you find out after you sign up, oh no, it's all bogus. That stuff, they can't save nobody no 50% on the prices. $2,175 or $3,226 for the same one bedroom, same everything. All right. I just want to show you guys, we're not playing around. This is how you can make extra money. And by the way, you get a percentage of the sale at the $2,175 price. Isn't that pretty awesome? And by the way, if anybody referred you, they also receive commission as well. Come on. This is how we do it, ladies and gentlemen. This is how you can make money in the SSN lifestyle. You don't have to own anything, but you will have to promote a little bit. Hell, you can send out it on your social media. Everybody has that. Most Americans take hard savings and buy liabilities. There's a mindset change need. Delayed gratification, live off 60% of income, invest the rest in biz, real estate, crypto. Exactly. The 10-year was moving like a crypto. Exactly. Joshua, welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Very nice to see you once again. Love your channel. Thank you so much. Love you being here. Thank you for that support and that comment. 100. Amazing content. Thank you so much, Joshua. I appreciate that. People playing people like a fiddle. High interest limits, buying pool to top 10%, dropping more taxes on poor and middle class. Exactly. And $600 taxes are coming because that side hustle where you receive money on PayPal, you're getting taxed. That side hustle that you're out here driving cars, doing some side hustle, washing cars, doing that side hustle, selling at flea markets, and people say, hey, man, I want to pay you on the Cash App, the PayPal. You're like, whoa, we need cash here, buddy. We need cash, because, only criminals use internet stuff. We need cash because cash isn't criminal. Give me cash because I'm not paying tax again I've already paid tax when I bought the damn thing. And I paid tax when I got my money to buy the damn thing in the first place. Now I'm paying tax again because somebody buys it from me? Are you losing your mind, government? Come on now. It's hard to be a United States citizen anymore, especially when you're talking about taxation without representation. Come on now. And all it's going to do is make the poor and middle class, just like he said, worse and worse and worse, because who has their own businesses that can afford to take tax write-offs, won't take these hits, right? So my LLC, somebody sends me something, I'm still writing off. So what if I get taxed? I have expenses. Ordinary citizens on a W-2, you have no expenses. All right. So be very careful. that down payment of 20% is too high, but I know why it's shown like that, to avoid PMI. Exactly. That mortgage insurance, ladies and gentlemen, he's got it right. The reason why they got you by the cojones now, that 20%, I've even forgot about that. Thank you, Victor Marrero, for mentioning it. Okay, without putting 20% down, you're going to have a PMI, which now means instead of that $15.99, you could probably add like another $125 to $150. So you're going to be at $1,650 to $1,700 mortgage payment now, because you said, I want to put down 10%. I want to put down 5%. I want to put down 15. 20% avoids PMI, like he said. And I forgot all about that. So there we go again, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, you never know. We have people in the room who know a thing or two about investing, know a thing or two about mortgages, knows a thing or two about financial freedom. And this is how you become financially free once you understand what you're dealing with. Sorry to say it, but C-19 still spreading in Southeast. They have no answer. Nobody has an answer. There is no answer. This reminds me of the movies. This is so hilarious. You have a virus running around. You have half the population, maybe not half, but you have a certain segment, a lot of people in the let's call it 30% of the population who are walking around like zombies. You have 70% of the population who goes, you know what? I don't want to walk around like a zombie, so I'm going to try and do something about it. Meanwhile, you can still be infected if you're touched by the zombie. Just like in the movies. Zombies come and get you, bite your ass, in this case, breathe on your ass. You could potentially get sick again and die. I'm just like, this is incredible that human beings, instead of saying, you know what, why don't we just protect each other? So long live USA, long live human beings. No, we have people who say, I don't trust what's going in my body with these little jabs. Fair enough. But at the same time, they've already put it in like a few 100 million people, and a few 100 million people aren't dead with any vaccine around the world, because they're putting a little bit of the virus in you. Some people have reactions, some people die. Unfortunately, that's how it works. Everybody's body's not the same. You don't react to the same chemical, the same vitamins the same way. In this case, the vaccine. But I will say, I find it very fascinating that some people are saying, I'd rather be a zombie, and knowing that there's a way to protect people, they say, no, I'm not even going to wear a mask. I'm not going to worry about none of that. So if I breathe on you, do whatever, I catch it. So what? I'm still out and about like a zombie. America, the world, fascinating. But all I know is you better protect yourself, ladies and gentlemen, because nobody's coming to save your ass. So you can do all the rah-rah, shish-kum bob, however you want to do it. I don't really care. But what you do is not going to affect me one way or another, regardless of my choice. But I do know this. I won't be dying from some zombies. That's all I know. All right. That's it right now. Fool Robert X, welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. And it looks like the Russians are in the house with their usual ONG, Hissit, Map PC, whatever. Anyhow, thank you for the algorithm love, because, you know, Google, YouTube says we don't have international viewers. They don't like real estate. They don't like crypto. They don't like making money. They don't know why there's no international viewers. Oh, we know why, but don't worry about it. You can keep talking that same noise, just like the government. Wilson Koo's in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream with the icon next to the name. Good evening, Mr. Bird, and SSN family is his tagline. He sells money. Ladies and gentlemen, he means it. You need a loan? He can help you. I'm talking about all different type of loans, like it's 2005 all over again. Nothing is out of reach. You started your own business in the last 6 months, you can get a loan. By the way, you start your business in the last 6 months, you can use Capital on Tap. Oh, the link is down below in the description. No credit check, no qualifying, but you do have to be in business for 6 months probably. It's down below in the description, Capital on Tap. Oh, some of you are like Mexico. Nope, no international. Some of you are in the US. Tribal Credit also can help you get funding. But so can Mr. Wilson Koo. And you can find him at quickeasyfunds.com. In fact, I'll just have to put it in because it's spelled a little differently. Quick Easy Funds. There we go. .com. You can find him, or you can send me an email at support@stopstrugglingnow, and I will forward your information to him. If you want to buy real estate, that you need to rehab, he might be able to help you. 100% value after rehab and get a loan so you have the fix-up money too. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it exists. These are the things that OCs, us, the ordinary citizens, they try to deprive you from. This is the type of stuff that the 1%ers, the top 10%ers use all the time. They're using other people's money, acting like they're doing something. They're giving these loans, interest-only loans for a year, interest-only loans for 5 years, interest-only loans for 10 years. I guarantee you know OCs right now, you've never gotten an interest-only loan for 10 years, have you? You would think they don't exist. How about this? You have an interest-only loan for 10 years. And as soon as year number 6, 7 rolls around, you go back to the bank and say, hey, man, I'm your buddy. I'm your friend. I'm a top 10%er. Can you extend that? And they go, sure. We'll give you 15 years interest only. No problem. Yeah, OCs, you don't get no love like that, do you? Now you're understanding how come the top 10% get ahead of you and us, and why the wealth gap is getting larger and larger. Because if I can get an interest-only loan and they can say, Eric, here's $20 million, I think we're going to be able to do some damage, a whole lot of damage. And then we're going to act like it's social media day and be like we're doing something when in fact we just got freebies handed to us. Didn't have to qualify neither. It's all because, you know, we have businesses, we have trust. We told people, you know, we have whatever, $10 million somewhere. Come on, man. All right, here we are. Thanks, Laverne. Yes, we're very excited about the rental potential of our project, especially as it's walking distance to Hard Rock. Thanks for the video. Exactly. Thanks for the video, Maria and Laverne. All right. Excellent real-time info from DR. SSN millionaires are in the house, demonstrated the power of real estate plus Airbnb. No barriers to entry. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. No barriers to entry. I'm going to get to something else at the end of this as well, because you guys know we got to talk about the real estate, because guess what? That's your safe haven, ladies and gentlemen. If you can get into something right now where you lock in a price, sure, the real estate can go down in value, but what can't go down in value that much is rental. So if you're in a short-term rental area and you have hundreds of thousands of people coming every month, you're going to be able to rent out your unit at a high clip, whether it's 2 weeks, whether it's 3 weeks, whether it's 1 week, but nonetheless, you have revenue coming in. So if you lost your job, you have revenue coming in. If Social Security or your pension fund doesn't come in, you have a way to make money from your previous investment. That's what you want to do. That's how we got to do it, ladies and gentlemen. That's why you have to start your own business. You have to try. You have to take risks. Whatever your businesses are, whether you want to invest in crypto, stocks, real estate, gold, silver, precious metals, land, it doesn't matter. You're going to have to take risks, because when inflation is 15, 20, 25%, you can't sit idly by. You're not going to earn 25% or 20% or 15% by letting your money sit in a bank, nor by doing nothing. So you're going to have to do something. Unfortunately, this is Europe. We're behind Europe about 7 to 10 years. Quiet it's been kept. This has already happened in Europe. The middle class has already gotten wiped out. Corporations own city blocks, because what were formerly neighborhoods for the middle class. Now it's neighborhoods for the top 1% because homes are 1.5, $3 million, $5 million for homes that used to be 100 grand. Because the top 10%, not only in America, but around the world, thanks to the IMF, they also got loans where they could just go in there and buy things up. Why do you think Anheuser-Busch, the cost of Anheuser-Busch went up and the German company paid for it? You ever heard of those negative interest rates? All right. Keep on point, ladies and gentlemen. Keep on point. Keep on point. Here we go. Anheuser, I'll pull it up. I don't even know how to pronounce it or spell it. Anheuser-Busch sale. A few years ago. I don't know where to pull it up. Agrees to be sold to InBev. Look at this. This was 2008 during the crisis, $52 billion. All right. Is that crazy? Is that crazy? That's insane. And if you knew that it only sold for like 1 billion prior or 2 billion or something like that, it's crazy. You can do that when the bank is going to give you $52 billion in 2008. I wonder what that's worth, 100 billion now. So this is why they were able to do it, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Keep that in mind. Now, let's see. What else have we got going on? We have some others. Laverne Penix, Victor, you have a moneymaker. That is exactly right. Laverne Penix, we all have a moneymaker. Victor is in Connell Rock. Connell Rock is in the top 5. Who's ever at Vista Cana, you're in the top 5. Whoever has property downtown, you're in the top 5, in my opinion. And who's ever at Cop Cana, you're in the top 5. So those are the spots that are the hot spots that should bring revenue after these communities are built out because they have so many amenities. It's going to be beautiful. Beautiful. Wilson Koo showing the love. Good evening. Diesel M, Curtis D, Victor M, Vanessa K, Lee Dennis, Gary W, Laverne P. Awesome. 8 Theresa Vall is in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Hello, all. And the Friday night live stream, F average, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to have to be legendary in 2022. And by the way, we're 1 hour in. Please smash that like button. And if you like what we're talking about, subscribe to the channel and click the all notification bell, please. And by the way, some of this right here, this gear can be bought at the StopStrugglingNow.com website. I probably don't promote the gear as much as I should. And we have Tiffany Young in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream with the icon next to the name. Hey, everyone. I hope all is well. I'm on listen mode. Nothing wrong with that. I appreciate the support, and I'm very, very happy that you're listening. And once again, the icon next to the name. All right. Laverne Penix says, good night, SSN Nation. We're going to turn in. Maria has a spa day tomorrow. Spa day at the Hard Rock downstairs. Awesome. Beautiful. It's going to be a good day for you, Laverne, as well. So thank you so much for those videos, the pictures. I appreciate it. And I appreciate your support with the icon next to your name. All right. Laverne Penix, that's right. Exactly, Vanessa Kamagay. Like I told you, Mr. Cool knows what to do when he's on vacation with the wifey or the... Actually, I don't know if they're married, but he knows what to do on vacation when he has the loved one next to him. Spa days are always a winner. Always a winner. Nothing wrong with that. Tiffany Young, hey, lady, got to strategize. Yes, we have to. Crypto Kings in the house. Welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Rather take your chances with something that's trying to save you than take a chance with something trying to kill you. There you go. Exactly, Crypto King. I agree with you 100%. And by the way, seeing Crypto King in the house, we're going to have Hector DAO's own Prometheus. He's going to be here January 25th live at 11 a.m. Eastern time. That's right, 11 a.m. in the morning Eastern time, you know, because he's in Europe. So that's why it has to be early for us. 11 a.m. Eastern time, live. Prometheus going to go over the Hector ecosystem, and let's hope that bank has been dropped, because we're going to have a lot to talk about. If the Hector bank has come out, this would be beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be awesome. No, I can't wait for this. And their coin price has been going down. I believe it was $37 today. This is crazy. I think when I bought in, it was $200 or so. I can't even remember anymore. All I know is all these coin prices are like gone down like 70, 80% from when I bought in. But because these rewards are every 8 hours, we're still getting rewards. So therefore, we're not at a total loss. We're not losing 80%, 70, 80, 90% on our funds. So this is a beautiful thing to watch. So Hector DAO, the #1 DAO on the Phantom chain. And we have Prometheus, January 25th, Tuesday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So bring your questions if you have them. Evening, Tiffany Y. Quick Easy Funds in the house. That's where you go, quickeasyfunds.com, if you're looking for some sort of funding and financing in business. Good evening, Crypto King. All right, we have so many ways to lend money. It's not funny. It's insane. Exactly, it's insane, because they got to get the push out there before this huge crash and before they have to raise these interest rates a whole nother 2, 3, 4 percentage points to stop all this. So now is the time to do something, ladies and gentlemen. Wilson K, hello there. At Crypto King, hello. All the love in the house here at SSN Nation. I love it. Yes, I know. Wilson Koo, hey, man, what's up? That's what we do. Curtis Davis, hey, see that love, ladies and gentlemen. Crazy. Only in America, no financial education. People going in debt, buy items with cash, cars, land with depreciating tools because they fear credit. Oh, don't let me get started. The Dave Ramsey way, pay cash for everything. The stuff that goes down in value. Oh, yeah, I got my hands like, how can I do this? The screen's so small. What the hell's going on? What the hell's going on? That's all I can say. You have $150,000, $200,000, $300,000 in cash, liquid. You're going to go put it in a building, buy your house. The 300 G's is gone. I can't use that to invest in anything. Why would I do that? That's crazy. I know why I do that. Because I got burnt in the 1980s when I leveraged my properties and it went kaboom. It crashed and burned. And then, I went to church and all. And then I started helping people in church to, because I learned from my experience. And then I started charging them money. And so from that, I started writing books. I had a radio show. And from that, I turned it into making hundreds of thousands of dollars from other people's money. And now I tell them, don't use other people's money because of the bad stuff that happened to me. But his empire was built on other people's money. That's right. I talk smack and I call it what it is. So he built his empire on other people's money, but now he's got the nerve to tell people, use all your cash and go buy a freaking house. Go buy a car. Don't use other people's money. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to this financial freedom. F average, be legendary. Let me ask you something. Why do the top 10 percenters, why does the federal government buy up debt and give people loans if buying things for cash was so great and all? These guys that have millions of dollars, they could just buy things with cash. So why would they get loans? Oh, I don't know. Maybe because it's other people's money that they're risking. They're not risking their own money. Maybe that has something to do with it. Why risk your own money when you don't have to? Let's get real, ladies and gentlemen. It makes 0 sense. All right. And it's really going to make 0 sense when somebody bought a house for cash and now that house that they bought for $400,000 is somehow worth $280,000. Sure, you still have the house, except you live in the house. So you can't turn that house into revenue and profits. So the only way to do that is you have to rent another room, build a house out back, or move out or something. I don't know what you're supposed to do. But maybe, you know who has a plan for you. SSN Nation, we don't pay cash, ladies and gentlemen. You always use other people's money and keep your cash close in the duffel bag, because you never know when opportunities are going to knock, and they're going to be knocking over the next 4 months. You can feel it coming, can't you? The steam is picking up. People are getting liquidated in crypto, stocks. I mean, it's out of control what's happening right now. All right. Here we are. Top 10% buy assets and can triple leverage, borrow against same asset with 1%. Exactly. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the whole point here. You can put down 20%, 10%, not the whole 100%. That other cash you have, you can use that to bring in other revenue to pay for that asset you just got. If you can't pay for the asset, or something funky goes on, you still have the cash. Some of it. So therefore, you're still sitting pretty. But if another asset becomes available that you can buy, you have the money to do it. It's not all tied up in some building that gives you nothing in return that you live in. What can I say? I get exhausted. Cryptic Life, welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Good evening, all. First time here. Well, welcome, Cryptic Life. Hopefully you're liking what we're talking about. And please, since he's the new kid on the block, smash that like button. And if you like what we're talking about, please subscribe to the channel and click the all notification bell. Now, I don't know what he means by Cryptic Life, but Crypto Life. We have Prometheus from Hector DAO coming on Tuesday, January 25th, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. He'll be here in the house. Book it, lock it. He told me, book it, lock it. I booked it. We locked it. We're ready. And we got a lot to talk about. And you guys know how we do this. It's live. So if you have questions, you better bring them. Last time we had Prometheus on live, after the live stream goes away and we're on 3 hours after he was on, somebody had the nerve to go, "You were soft on him." I was like, hold on a sec. Even if I'm soft, you can ask questions. The chat room's open. He answered questions from the chat room. So don't act like you can't ask questions now. That's the whole point. That's why a lot of people won't come on the SSN Nation, because they don't want the open question and answer series, because sometimes you never know what those questions might be. So they're a little afraid, but not Prometheus. He's going to be in the house. All right. Keep it straight, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Hit that like button. That's right. That's how we do it. Look at the drip. Great DeFi platform. Roderick Page, thank you so much for being here. I have heard of drip. I understand somebody has to sign you in or sign you up for drip. That's the only extent that I looked at it, because there's Strong Block, which is a node. There's also Power Node, which came out of nowhere. They went down to less than $1. I looked today, they're up around $17, I believe. Probably done dropped since then. Let's just call it 15. These guys went to the depths of hell, and now they're back from under $1 to 15, 16, 17, something like that. Roderick Page, drip. Yes, I'm familiar with drip a little, not a lot. I haven't looked into it because somebody said they had to sign me up. Right on Time Notary, LLC, Harris, welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream, where we kick ass, take names, and get you in the right direction, and says good evening to you too, where it's F average, we're legendary, and we make sure that everybody can be legendary. We give you the information. This is the SSN Nation, the SSN Academy, SSN University, the No Guru Zone. We don't sell courses here. We give you the information that you need for free. You know why? Because we make money. Why do I need to charge you for information that's readily available for free on the internet anyhow? Ask yourself, why, when you give your money to a bank do they get to use your money to invest in something that you don't know nothing about, make billions of dollars a year, and give you nothing? Well, this is not what we like to do or hear. So therefore, we make sure you have options and opportunities to make money different ways. No guru zone, no cost here. Ask questions if you want, please. Everybody, you're free to ask questions. There's no pay for questions. There's none of that. If you're not up to date, you feel like you want to learn something or want to know something, ask it. If I don't know it, guess what? We have entrepreneurs, we have bankers, we have investment people all in the house during our live streams. So therefore, you may get the answer to your questions. Check out Drip. Roderick Page, like I said, I have not fully checked out Drip because Drip, I understand it. Somebody has to sign me up. So, all right, back to 100%. That's right. He is, and he's taking names. Hey, cool, man. A3 Safal. I recently got Citizens Bank business credit soft inquiry similar to Capital on Tap. Yes, Citizens Bank has been very, very generous. Downtown Puerto Vallarta in Mexico is popping pre-condos under 200K. Okay, let me know, is this in Nuevo Vallarta or downtown Puerto Vallarta, which has been overlooked for years? So it's about time they get with the program. And I like this under 200Ks pre-construction condos. You guys know that's one of my favorite price points. Under 200K up till about 250. Once we get outside of 250, because we want to return on our investment as quick as possible. And so depending on the unit size, we don't know if we can get our investment back in 5, 6, 7, 8 years. That's how fast we want. We want our 20%. We want 20. We want to be in the 20% return on investment year over year. So we know in 3 years, 5 years, we're pretty much getting back all of our money that we invested, and it's cashola, ladies and gentlemen. Now, getting paid through these financial systems and getting your money out without the tax man taking it first, that's going to be a very, very interesting story. All right. OPM, other people's money, is good for your rental to get you income and have your cash do something else to make it work for you. Exactly, Wilson Koo. Con French, welcome. Posting that up means it's the Russian invasion once again. Thank you so much for being here on the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. Lots of love. They're telling Mem Stock Millionaire getting ready for tax hit. Lots of love. People who sold off in 2021 better have a strategy. There's no strategy. The government knows exactly what they're doing. They know exactly. Eric, another Mafia's Expedia and all those online travel agencies, OTAs, companies. For a 6-night reservation I had in my place, they charged me $300 just because they sent me the client. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my God, that's absurd. Ah, my God. Hey, man, just sign up with Airbnb. It's only 3%. So don't even mess around with those guys. VRBO, you could pay up front, and they charge you 1.75% credit card fee. So that's not bad. Yeah, I don't mess around with Expedia. I have a story. Cryptic Life will definitely be here. Hector Bank will be big. Exactly, Cryptic Life. I think Hector Bank's going to come out. It might come out on the 25th, but it might come out a day or two before, or it may come out after. But I think they're slated to come out in the next 2 to 4 days. So this ought to be awesome. And oh, by the way, here we go with the stories, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people here don't know that Airbnb originally started around 2012, 2011, something like that. And if you're new here, they actually called me. All right. The reason they called me is simple, because the only way you could advertise back in the day was on Craigslist, or you have your own website. There was no Airbnb, VRBO, nothing like that. So somebody saw my ad from the company somewhere. They called me up and said, hey, we have this thing called Airbnb. And immediately the first question is, what do you charge? And when the guy said 3%, I said, hold on, let me get this straight. So for every $100, I owe you $3. So $1,000 profit means I owe you $30. 2,000, I owe you 60. 3,000, I owe you less than 100. I said, you do know I have properties in Vegas and all this, and people will pay for a week or 10 days, 2, 3, 4 G's. He's like, yeah, 3%. I was like, where do I sign up? So I'm one of the first people to sign up with Airbnb. The point is, Airbnb is still going to be around. They have the experiences. If you missed that video with the experiences, please go check it out. So all I want to say is Airbnb is the master plan. That's what you can use for real estate. All right. So that is the story. Just keep that in mind. So when this came out, now you know what happens next, by the way. VRBO comes out. They contact me. VRBO sounds like clowns to me, and they'll sound like clowns to you as well. The reason why they sounded like clowns is simple. They go, Eric, we're going to charge you $299 to list with us each of your properties, and we want to take 2% or 2.5% from each sale. I said, wait. I got like 30, 40, 50 properties. You seriously think I'm going to be giving you 15 G's or something so I can be on your platform? I don't need you. I was like, this is a joke. So did not list with VRBO until VRBO comes back around and goes, hey, Eric, we're going to charge you 3%. Oh, love it. Now I'm on VRBO and Airbnb, and because then they linked up a calendar, so your calendar would show available on both platforms, and when somebody books on the other platform, it shows booked. So you didn't have to go back and forth trying to update your calendar. So it was a beautiful thing, ladies and gentlemen. Right? So just keep this in mind. Opportunities are going to come along that you didn't even think about, but you have to be looking. And that leads me to the booking.com story. We'll definitely be here, Hector Bank. Get your lithium stock. Short is real as those EVs are coming hard. There you go. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. There goes another gem. Lithium stocks, EV stocks, all of that is going down. Okay, let's go. Let me go do something real quick here. Let's go look at something. I'm just curious. What happened with Ford? I want to know. Is it under $20? Nope, it's at 20. What happened with VW? Let's see, 29. Man, these are almost in crazy buy zones. Not yet. What about Lucid? Let's go see what the EVs. 37. Oh, we're only, I shouldn't even have done year to date. Should have did this. 68% year over year, but that's not really what I want. Here we go. Lucid still good because they were like 18, 19 at the time. All right, EV play. When a government says we want to have EVs by 2030, you should listen. You get a playbook. You have a roadmap. It's that simple. In 2020 was worth 100K. In 2021, that cash worth 90K. Thank you so much, Curtis Davis. Due to inflation, SSN Nation, due to inflation, the modern monetary theory is hurting you. Why? Because inflation is more than 10%. You had 100K in cash just sitting around. Inflation went up to it's 15% in my book. You can only buy $85,000 worth of items that you could buy last year. So you need some passive income to make up for that $15,000 or that 15%. Where are you going to get it from, ladies and gentlemen? You're just going to sit there and hide in the sand? Is that what you're going to do? I don't think so. What are you going to do, ladies and gentlemen? Yep, I think so. You're going to go hide in the sand. So that's how it works. With high gas prices, food prices, school fees, healthcare through roof costs. Exactly. It's just going that way. Some more Russians are in the house. I appreciate you showing some international love here. SSN been telling folks for 2 years inflation coming, get cash flow up, prepare. But meanwhile, government says it's temporary inflation. The junior investors use margin. They've lost twice. Oh my. Whoever used margin right now, you're getting screwed. Whoever borrowed and did some crazy 50%, 60%, 40%, you're getting screwed. You're being liquidated, helping the market to continue to go down, whether you were using margins or whether you're using crypto loans. Either way, both are being liquidated. Now, I want to go look at something else because remember those gold, silvers, and precious metals? You guys know. Let's go look and see how panicked everybody is. Let's go look at this. Let's see what we have here. Oh, and by the way, it is Friday night, so that means I have to play, oh my, a promo. It looks like a red zone, except for palladium. Palladium actually should be priced a lot more than what it is. But, okay, red zone, just so it's up a little, though. Silver's at 24. It was at 22 or 23 a month or two back. But it's still year over year. I think it was higher, along with gold was higher, palladium. So again, when people see red, they're not going to grab money out and put it into gold, silver, and precious metals. And the crypto markets, well, we know what happened here. Crypto markets. This is, let me see. I can't get, I was just going to go to Coin Market Cap. Let's see what we got. I was going to make it easy. Oh, whoa, down 7% today. Ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty serious. Bitcoin is in the 30s. Ethereum is at 2,500, 10%. Whoa, ladies and gentlemen. Do you have the cojones to buy now? Cardano, $1.13. Solana, $1.09. XRP, 64 cents. Terra, Polkadot, Doggy Coin, Avalanche. You guys scared to buy now? This looks like sale prices to me. Hey, look here. How many Shiba Inu has 1, 2, 3? They got 4 zeros. Hey, guys, I think they had 6 zeros when we first looked at it. So at least somebody's staying a little bit ahead. Wow. Crypto.com, they took a hit after their little breach. Chainlink, all of these 10, 13%, 9%. Oh my, ladies and gentlemen, this looks like a bloodbath. Blood is in the streets for crypto. Look at here, Sandbox, $3.32 for Metaverse. Is this an opportunity? 31% down over 7 days. I didn't even look at the 7-day numbers. Holy smokes, 27. This is what you would call, what do you call 15%, 22? Okay, 10% is a correction. We talked about this on Wednesday, right? We talked about this on Wednesday. 10% is a correction. 30% bear market. And we're loving bear markets because we have a little duffel bag of cash ready. Standby. And I don't think we've seen the bottom of this, ladies and gentlemen. This is an opportunity. Consolidation is happening right before your eyes. Downtown Puerto Vallarta. Okay, not Nuevo Vallarta. It's Puerto Vallarta. Beautiful. I like under 200K. But the thing I don't like about Mexico is I got to use if I'm within 25 miles of the water, so therefore I got to use a Mexican trust. So that means I don't own it. That's the only thing about Mexico I don't like. So I'm not going to the Mexican market again. Plain and simple. All right. Cash flow is king. Passive income, a must in 2022. Airbnb, no credit check. Start LLC. Start with Biz Credit Tools. Start T-shirt or arbitrage. Very well. He's speaking facts, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Financial. GM set to partner with Blink Stations. EVs coming. You know I'm clapping. You know I'm loving it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go see it. GM stock. Let's see what happened. Let's see how their day went. They're down to 53. Let's see what's been happening over the last 6 months. Down 4 year to date. Down 12%. Oh my. Oh my. Is this a buyer's opportunity? Lots of love. You don't have to pay to live stream with Eric. That's right. We've done 4 people, no backroom deals. That's it exactly. That's how we roll. All right, Leah Dennis. Has anyone heard of fintech startup Milo is offering a 30-year crypto mortgage? I believe this will be a game changer if it works. No, I have not heard of Milo, but because you brought it up and this is a live stream, Milo, I don't know what that means though. Crypto mortgage. I don't understand what that actually means. Blockchain loans, income taxes are not triggered by your transaction. Milo is licensed, audited, and insured. How? What? Your crypto wealth qualifies you. Okay, here we go. No qualifying, ladies and gentlemen, because you're going to use your crypto as collateral, apparently. Let's go look into this a little bit more. They're talking smack right now. They're talking smack. They're talking smack, except are they going to actually be approved with the federal government for lending? Keep the upside of your crypto and buy U.S. real estate. Oh, they're going to, no, they can't use the borrow. Because right now, if you borrow, the prices drop 20, 15, 20, 30%. So the value, let's see what they say. At Milo, we've reimagined how mortgages should be done by considering your crypto wealth. Instead of selling your crypto for a down payment to qualify for a mortgage, a crypto mortgage lets you leverage your crypto to invest in real estate. Our strategy matches keep hodling. Okay, this sounds like Celsius Network to me. Crypto wealth qualifies you, no tax returns, FICO score. Milo is a direct lender, low bank interest rates, no high hard earn rates. Income taxes are not triggered. Finance 100% of the purchase, no down payment needed. Oh, this is interesting. So that means you're using your crypto wealth as collateral. Add or withdraw, pledge crypto to adjust your rate. By pledging your crypto with our reputable insured custodian, we can qualify your mortgage within minutes and close within 30 days. Okay, this is going as expected. Apply online anywhere. Yeah, because you've collateralized it. Now, the question is, I'm going to ask you guys something right now. You're very smart. You have crypto. Are you really going to give the keys to your crypto to Milo Lending and trust that they're going to give you a loan, which they will? Are you going to trust them to keep the loan? Or, like most lenders, we're going to turn this into a derivative. So now some custodian is going to be holding your crypto. Another person is going to be holding the note, or Milo Lending. You don't have access to your crypto. I find that a problem, even though Celsius Network, we do the same thing. Even though Hector DAO, we do the same thing. But this right here is a whole nother ball game, because you're probably going to have to pledge the value, or pretty close, the value of the property to get the loan. So it's not like that could be $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 or more. So we're going to find out. But again, it could be a game changer. But personally, I would it depends on the loan rates. It would have to be something so sweet that it makes sense. I mean, it'd have to be like 1% or 2% when interest rates are 5 or 6, because to me, we're still going to run the same program. I'd rather take out my crypto, give them the down payment, use other people's money, give the 20% down, use other people's money. My crypto, the remaining part of my crypto, still in my hands. I don't want to give it to a custodian. That's where the problem comes in. You're giving it to a custodian, which could be AKA bank. All right, just be careful. I understand what they're doing, because the only way they can be licensed and approved, they have to be dealing with the bank. That's the only way. Or if they're going to allow a custodian, it's going to be a bank. Like here, let me pull something up. I can't remember who it was. I think is it Goldman Sachs? Let me see if it was Goldman Sachs. It was either Goldman Sachs or JP Morgan. Yeah. Goldman, JP Morgan, and Citi are all said to be looking at crypto custody. This is where Milo and all those guys will probably be. This is who the custodian will be. You really going to trust these guys? I don't. They're manipulators. They're inside traders. They never get any penalties other than these little fines when these guys make billions of dollars and they go, oh, yeah, you're going to have to pay like $2 million fine. I'm like, okay, these guys just made profit of 20-some billion dollars. What is a $2 million fine? Let's just go do it again, is what the bank's saying. If they're just going to give us a $2 million fine, what? The fine's going to be 50 million? Who cares? We've already made billions. Craziness. All right. That's all I have to say about it. We'll see. We will see. All right. Wilson Koo dropping nuggets, cash flow, rental income, cash always buying assets. That's right. Building future cash flow, millionaire proof in your life. That's it exactly. We got something dropped today on the DR paper today. Tourism inks US 1.4 billion packs with operators of airlines. Billion? The DR minister, David Colito, is kicking butt and taking names, salsa dance. Ladies and gentlemen, these guys, I just can't believe what they're doing to the Dominican Republic. These guys actually have sat down and one day somebody woke up and goes, do you know how much white sand you have around this island? Do you know how many open areas you can build? Amusement parks, condos, villas on the water and gated communities and get hundreds of billions of dollars. Here's another $1 billion with the airlines. This can happen when you tell the airlines we're going to have 7 million visitors to the DR every year, the most in the Caribbean, most in Latin America besides Mexico. Mexico's a larger country, but bigger than Cancun, #1 destination. And I predict 8 million visitors this year in the Punta Cana area, even with COVID situations. All crypto owners are buying, dipping, and holding through the cash correction. Yeah, you have to. Been informative tonight. Sorry for the short pop in. Wife ready to pay some bills from pulling these strong profits. So let's get it. Oh, yes, Cryptic Life. Congratulations on being part of the strong army. Very well done. Yes, strong is even. I looked at it today, actually, because somebody asked me about it. It was $466. And it's still, you sat there and go, okay, $45 tomorrow. We love strong. They're holding strong. I still can't believe it. I looked at strong because I was like, everything else is dropping 20, 30, 40, 50%. Wonder what's going on with strong. I was expecting to see 300 and something. But for some reason, it looks like the support level for strong is in the 400s. That's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Gotta love it. Thank you so much, Cryptid Life, for popping in. Go pay the bills from those reward monies, that passive income. I love hearing this. This is what we do here, ladies and gentlemen. He's part of the SSN Nation now. I've got lending partners doing loans up to $250K with rates starting at 14.9 with monthly payment options, no prepayment penalties up to 10-year terms, and others with lower rates and interest only. Hey, Wilson Koo, are you serious? Are you talking about 14.9%? That's insane. That's insanity. That's crazy. No prepayment penalties up to 10 years, right? He said something there, ladies and gentlemen. If you're out here getting a loan and the lender sends you something over, always try to get a deal where if you buy your loan early, or what I mean is you sell your house before the term, that you have no points for when you pay off the loan. Oftentimes, if you pay off the loan early, you'll have points to pay. Especially in this environment, they're actually going to add like maybe 1.5, 2 points instead of just nothing. So you're going to have to ask for it because they'll add in that point, because what'll happen, even though it might not be anything major, right? but it could be if housing prices, let's say they declined, it doesn't matter. It could be a $500,000 house goes to 350, or it could be you put down 200,000 and the house is worth 550 or 600, and you're saying, man, I'll just sell my house. Next thing you know, you're going to owe these guys $4 or $5 grand, all right, of your profit. I'm just saying it may not be that much to you, but it's better if it's zero. So negotiate. But let me know about this, Wilson Koo. Are we talking about 4.9%? Is this in America? That's insanity. That's like 1970s all over again. Victor, sounds like billion-dollar deals in DR will translate to millions for SSN DR property owners. Exactly. That's how we do it, ladies and gentlemen. That was the idea. I made a video on how to create $1 million. Check it out. It was about a month ago. All right, Airbnb is your friend. Exactly, Vanessa Comagate. They are my friends, that's for sure. Sounds good with crypto mortgage, Milo. Exactly. The devil in the details, Milo deal. Ha, who keeps your crypto? There you go. Because that's the whole $1 million question. So right now, crypto is going down. It's consolidating, doing what it needs to do. But the day will come where something crazy could happen, because a lot of people thought when Bitcoin dropped from around 9 or 10,000 to 3,000 3-4 years back, people said, no way will it ever go higher than 10 or 12 or 13,000. So don't invest. All those people who bought it 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, when it went to 60, now people are saying there's no way it'll go above 60. So this same scenario can happen again. And this time you have your money held up, pledged by these JP Morgans, Goldman Sachs, and Citi. That thing goes up to 100K. They're using your money just like a bank does. They're out there getting loans and getting their profits in their pocket with your money while you're getting nothing for it. And your crypto's at risk, because if they mess up, guess who gets liquidated? They do, which means your stuff is gone. All right? Just like what happened in 2008, 2009, Lehman Brothers collapse, no bailout for them. Whoever was with them, their money gone. All right? Just keep all this in mind as this plays out, because it's going to be treacherous waters, ladies and gentlemen. This is not the time to keep the bulk of any of your assets with somebody else if you can avoid it. You want to keep assets with you. All right? Okay, 1 hour, 52 minutes in. Please smash the like button. And before we do anything further, if you like what we're talking about, please subscribe to the channel. Click the all notification bell. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. It's Friday night, January 2022. And I haven't even played one of the SSN type lifestyle promos. So we're going to start with the promo. Let's go with this promo right here. Let me find a promo. Okay. I'll start with number one. How about that? Come on. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Who's next? We have something going down in LA. Unfortunately, though, I don't know. I don't have anything prepared. I wanted to have something prepared for SSN Lifestyle members and some part of the nation. But due to my moving situation, I haven't been able to get in touch with certain people. But we're still going to try and make things happen because, Super Bowl is kind of fun. Not so much the game itself, but all the parties, all the little places you go eat and drink and be merry for the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and even Sunday before the game. All of that is fun. SSN lifestyle, work hard, play hard, be in places that you enjoy and want to experience. And
come on, come on.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, back to back to back to back. The party don't stop. This is how we do it. This is what happens when you have a little passive income, when you have a little assets coming in. You don't know where you could be. You don't know what the future will hold. But when you have freedom to meet new people, be in different locations, you just never know what's going to happen. Put yourself in position. Do it financially. Do it personally. Always learn. That's what we do here, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Here we go. Wilson Koo and balloon on the end, but he needs to be vetted still. Okay, that right there. Let me know about this 14.9. Are we talking about 14.9%? Oh, wait, I missed something here. Hold on. We have different lenders. One of them is offering for people under 650. Okay, there we go. Other lenders who are lower if over 680. I had a private lender off 5% on 10 million for 5 years interest only. Crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on. That's a top 1%er, top 10%er type of loan. Interest only for 5 years. How about 1 or 2 years normally? 5 years? That is beautiful. Up to 10 million. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a nugget's been dropped. You need to get in touch with Mr. Koo if you're thinking about investing. Hey, Mr. Koo, let me know this 5% on 10 million for 5 years, interest only. What is the down payment? Do we still need to bring 25% roughly? Or does this include that they're paying 100%? Does this include the rehab if you want it rehab, or does this have to be a type A, type B property? All right. A balloon on the end, but he needs to be vetted still. That's cool. It happens. Love that video. Thank you so much. Wilson K, what's the catch? All loans 50K with no collateral. Tiffany Young is in the house dancing. I purposely knew you were in the house, so I had to run the video that goes into a little bit different mode, the country and western mode there. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We get around. You never know what you're going to experience. Little Nas was even at the joint. You guys know who that is. When he had that hit smash with the country and western, Little Nas was there, right? And Billy Ray Cyrus was there. Okay, Roach Johnson, welcome to the SSN Nation. All right, Friday night, 2 hours in. If you like what we're talking about, please subscribe to the channel. Check out some other videos because this isn't all we talk about, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying to help you. That's part of the reason why I started the channel. That's what we're doing here. If you have any questions, please ask. You'll get answers. If somebody sees this after the video is live, comment down below if you have a question. Somebody will answer. More than likely me. I answer all comments, by the way. That's right. Still not big enough where I can't answer comments. It might be an hour later. It might be 10 hours later. But either way, it's going to get answered. I'll make a comment down there for you. All right? Okay. Now, let's get into the last and final thing for the evening, because we've touched upon this Airbnb. We've touched upon DR. We've touched upon a lot of things, but ladies and gentlemen, the party's not over in the DR. What would be awesome in 2022? You know what really would be awesome is if prices rolled back for these pre-construction properties. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? If all of a sudden the 2-bedroom goes back to being 100 grand, 85 grand, that would be awesome. Because if it happens, that means there's going to be some more sales. So we don't know what's going to happen, but I will give you the story in case you're new here. When I stayed in the DR last year, a lady bought a 2-bedroom. I would say the place is probably about 80 to 85 square meters. 2-bedroom, 2-bath, kitchen, the whole nine, and is across the street from the beach. All right. She paid $264,000 in 2008, 2009. She has it for sale. She might have sold it, I don't know, but she wants $264,000. The reason why she could do that is for the last 11, 12 years, she's been renting it out. She's been getting profits paid every month. So therefore, she's like, I'm going to take 264, not a penny less. But here's what happened. You guys know this, the economy went bye-bye. So all those projects that were being built halted. The value of her condo went down because the new condos that they put in place were only 80 grand for a 2-bedroom, 90 grand for a 2-bedroom penthouse, less than 100 yards away from her property. So people were offering her 100 grand, 80 grand, 70 grand, because El Dorado condos, that's how much they cost, because all they have there is a pool. And in her complex, all they have is a pool. This is why if you buy real estate, I never suggest you buy a condo that only has a pool and a fitness center, because your value could go down, and the value, even if it goes up, what value is there when all there is a pool and the beach is across the street? That's your only value play that you have. So if you're sitting there and you say, hey, I can get a Cana Rock for $250, a 2-bedroom, roughly 80 square meters or 85 square meters, and I have a beach club, and I have access to the Hard Rock, and I have a golf course, and I have pool, and I have a restaurant on site, and all of that, now it matters. So therefore, if you're going to invest in real estate, make sure you get as many amenities as you can, because if the market does go sideways or down, amenities will matter. And just to give you an idea, last year, when I went there, I did Airbnb. I always do Airbnb like this when I go to places. I get the first 3 nights, I stay in one place, and then I choose a second location, because if I don't like the first location, I don't want to be locked in the whole week or a whole 10 days. I'd rather have the option to vacate. So when I initially went for my first 3 nights, she was charging $150 per night. So I said, no, thank you. I'll take the El Dorado in El Cordecito, where they're charging me $25 per night. Remember, this is during COVID. So the 3 days I stay there, on the second day, I'm in the DR, I get this message that she sends me and says, hey, if you're interested, $50 a night. I said, hell yeah. So I paid $50. I paid $25 a night for the first 3 nights, $50 a night for the next, I think I stayed there, 9 days or 10 days. But anyhow, the next 6 or 7 days, 7 nights, $50 per night for this 2-bedroom condo across the street from the beach, just to give you guys an idea. Now, she probably wouldn't have done that if they would have had more amenities. So I'm just saying, this was a loan on a startup, and they were taking $200K on fee. Woo. Before the loan hits you. That's crazy. Real estate loans are done in a variety of packages. Some of them are crazy. Yeah, that one's crazy. Yes, Super Bowl at LA SoFi Stadium. I haven't seen SoFi Stadium in person, but it looks awesome in pictures. I love how they built it where it's open air. It's sweet. I love how it looks. It probably looks real cool in person. Wilson K, Curtis D, they are looking to take your business or real estate if you bounce. Exactly. Eric, I really hate the 6-day waiting period of Coinbase to clear your funds. I don't understand. The funds clear my bank the next day, and it still takes 5 more days to be available in Coinbase. That's pretty interesting. I've only had that problem, like part of a problem, once. But then again, I was signed up with Coinbase when they first opened because they're a California company. So I received the info originally from them when they could operate in Cali first. So maybe that has something to do with it. But I did get hemmed up one time when they sent most of my money, but kept like 5% of it as a whole for like 7 days. That's crazy. I was like, this is ridiculous. So anyhow, you guys know where this is going, though. This is exactly the problem. Coinbase is part of the federal government. They had to actually get approved back in the day when they first started. So they're going to do this kind of stuff right here because they want to start looking through people's accounts, seeing how much they're loading up. Remember, they're a Fed entity. This is the problem with having to get approved whenever you're doing banking. This regulation stuff, that's how they can block you. And that's also how they can track what you're doing. Remember, crypto is not what Janet Yellen says when she acts like, oh yeah, the bad guys, they can use crypto for illegal gains and all this. I use cash for illegal gains, Janet Yellen. What are you talking about? Crypto is not crispy clear where you're hidden. It's on a ledger. So if you know somebody's wallet address, you can see every freaking transaction they've ever done. So it is not a hidden thing. It's like they're telling people to scare people and give you FUD. So therefore, this is why these guys know this. And this is why the federal government, when they started talking about they're going to come out with their own coin, they're talking crap. Okay. They are talking crap. The reason why they're talking crap, think about it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me ask you something. Do you know how much money the federal government, the Federal Reserve gives to JP Morgan, Citibank, Bank of America, Wells Fargo? How much debt that they're giving people in the bond market? How much debt they're buying from any of these companies? We don't know. But I tell you what, if they go crypto, it's on a ledger. So you'll be able to see how much money they're transacting back and forth once you know their wallet address. You really think the government's going to do that? Let's get real. They are not transparent like that. And if you find out that they just shipped somebody $50 million, you're going to be like, wait, are we paying taxes on this? You will be able to find out, and it'll be fully transparent. This is why all of a sudden they're like, oh, hold on, we're not ready yet for our crypto coin. I know you're not ready for the crypto coin. It's not actually Janet Yellen's BS. It's trackable. Sorry to say. All right. More FUD from the feds. That's it exactly. That's all they're good for these days. Bailing out their buddies while they're giving FUD to the rest of us. However, it all depends on the transfer amount. Which crypto platform are you using to connect to your bank? I'm using Coinbase. So when at Coinbase, I just basically upload and they clear it, and then I just send it off all within 5 minutes. I don't let it sit at Coinbase. Except one time, like I said, they kept 5%. I didn't even know it. One day I went in my account and I was like, what's this extra $300-400 sitting in here? I was like, I didn't upload $300 or $400 and let it sit in here. And I didn't even receive an email or nothing saying they did it. Then when I started looking through my transactions, I was like, wait a minute. They siphoned off some of my money that I sent and held it. That's why that money's still sitting here. Because I thought I sent everything, because you can hit select all. So yeah, it's getting kind of crazy. But again, remember, they're a Fed entity. So they're just going to act just like any other bank. But I use a bank to Coinbase to deposit. I don't use another wallet. So in other words, I'm not sending from my MetaMask to Coinbase and sending Coinbase out. No, I'm sending from my bank into Coinbase, then Coinbase out. So they make it nice and simple. All right, we're 2 hours in, ladies and gentlemen. Does anybody have anything to say after all my little rants, all my little modern monetary theory, BS information that the government is giving us, entrepreneur life, passive income that you're going to need? All right, no questions? How about this? We're going to keep rolling. I'm going to roll tonight. I feel good about these little promos. How about we'll just go to the next one? Wait, we already did that one. Let's do this one.
Come on, come on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, Mr. Worldwide before there was Mr. Worldwide. Little did you guys know, again, I'm not the social media guy. I didn't go around showing all these pictures and all this on my social medias and talking crazy. Just because this is what we do. It's your life. That's natural. It's not natural. You might think it's a big deal. It's not a big deal, ladies and gentlemen. The big deal is being able to make the money passively so you can be on any continent. And while you're on the continent having fun, you still have money coming in without your efforts. Once you can do that, then things change dramatically. Now, a lot of you are going to say, hey, Eric, you know what? I'm going to need thousands. That's right, thousands. So if you have an extra, let's say $5,000 coming in a month, you can be anywhere on the planet. And then you get to meet new people, different people. You'll be able to do all kinds of things. All right. Expand your horizons, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So I went to 4. I'm going to keep rolling. This will be the last one tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Then we're going to wrap this up. If anybody has any further questions, want to talk about anything, let's do it.
Come on, come on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, just a little more illustration. Work hard, play hard. And this year, we are going to have to work harder than ever. And when you have 15 to 20% inflation, when you have your investments going down, then what else is there? That means you're going to have some money coming in, whether it's passively, whether you're out there busting rocks, it does not matter. You need to have extra streams of income. Even if you have a job, the fact that inflation goes up 15, 20%, that means your buying power just got reduced. So you still have to make extra money. So we're going to have to do this properly. You're going to have to think clearly. Don't get caught up, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, save, 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 invest, 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 and prep, prep, prep. Shout out to Yankee Stacking. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap this up tonight. I want to thank you so much for being here. All right, let's see. However, it all depends on the transfer amount, which crypto platform. Okay, that's the one I answered. All right, we're going to wrap it up. And once again, I want to thank everybody here who has the icon next to their name, because you guys support me and pay me more than YouTube does. I'm going to keep saying that because actually it's funny as hell when you really think about it. So I just want to say thank you, and I appreciate your support. And also, please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here, ladies and gentlemen. If you think it's hard right now, you haven't seen anything yet. What they're not showing you when you travel around the country is how many homeless people there really are. How many people are living under bridges? How many people are living in abandoned buildings? How many people are living in their cars, living in their van, aka van life? How many people are living a different lifestyle than what is portrayed as the American dream? Therefore, you're going to have to be very careful in 2022 on what you're doing. Just make sure that you are making extra streams of income or striving to get there, because this year it's F average, because you're going to have to be legendary this year, because you don't know what's going to come tumbling down. Even though I sit here and talk about real estate, what if all of a sudden they say, hey, this is like 2020 when the COVID came out and we're locking down and nobody can go on vacation? That's going to hurt real estate resort income coming in, right? Now people can't afford these ridiculous rental rates for apartments, houses, and things like that. So where are they going to live? This could be a tsunami of the Great Depression happening all over again. And you guys know history repeats itself, especially when you have a government that doesn't care. Remember what happened before. Your money in the bank, they went on bank holiday, as they called it. Your gold and silver, they outlawed it, banned it, said it was illegal, turned it into the government. All right? People were playing with bundles of dollar bills, just like it's Venezuela. So your dollars are worthless. All that can happen again, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you have food and water on standby. I'm not saying this is going to happen. All I'm saying is it's prudent to protect yourself and your loved ones and your family. All right? Now, we'll get into this one last little bit here. Drip community is lit right now. DeFi. Check it out. I will check it out. You're the second person mentioning it. Have a great weekend, fam. That's right. Everybody have a great weekend. And thanks for the gems. Thank you, Wilson Koo, Curtis Davis, Victor. Coinbase has to play by the rules given by government. SoFi given bank charter, but no crypto loans. Yeah, there we go. I told you they're going to have to play by the rules. Mallet, TJ Mallet, welcome to the SSN Nation Friday night live stream. It's lovely to see you once again. Thank you so much for being here. 2 thumbs up. We like that. Drip community has been on fire. But TJ Mallet, since you came in late, if you love Hector DAO, Prometheus will be here 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday, January 25th, doing a live stream with me, and the live stream chat room will be open so people can ask questions. I love it that way. And with all that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.